guys, Jay. Welcome back to the channel. So guys, today is week 2 of the Target Geek Out. Yeah, so I did a live stream about this a little while ago and said, is anybody still excited about this? Because many of the products which we saw, which were unveiled last week, are sort of still available. Except, of course, for the gold label versions, which were signed for the Batman the Animated Series gold label edition. Those were the artist proofs, and those will buy very, very quickly because, you know, obviously collectors and resellers want to take advantage of that as quickly as possible. So, today was week 2, and this afternoon I woke up and turned on the YouTubes, and there was Mad Hatter talking about his experience. So I said, heck, why don't I get on here, find out if there's anything still available, and see if anybody's still excited for the Target Geek Out. Before we get started, if you enjoy this type of content, please consider subscribing to the channel. I post up to 2 episodes a week, and I hope you guys enjoy. And don't forget to hit that bell notification so you guys always know when new episodes are posted. Well guys, without further ado, let's take a deep dive and find out exactly what's going on with Fall Target Geek Out, and if I'm able to actually pick anything up today. Yeah, let's find out if all the hype is really worth it. Let's have a look. Alright guys, so here we are on the collector's spot. Honestly, they have to do a better job on how to market this thing, because it's hard to find this thing. I literally had to Google it several times to actually find the correct link. The link will be in the description section below, so you guys will have an easy time finding it if you're interested in picking up any of these action figures. So just as a reminder, guys, Fall Geek Out, it happens every Friday. It says right here, items will be revealed at 8 a.m. Central Time each Friday. Limit 2 units per item per customer. Let's scroll down and see. Last week, we did see that the McFarlane Toys pre-orders were made available, and if we click in here, we can see that there are still many of these things available, except, of course, for the designer's signature edition. That was sold out pretty much on the first day. But yeah, the designer edition of Batman the Animated Series is still available. The Retro 66 figure Alfred as Batman New York Comic Con edition is still available, and of course the 4-pack DC Comic Retro Batman 66 Lunchbox New York Comic Con edition is still available. So, you know, it's one of those things. Is anybody still interested in this, geekathon, this type of, fall geek out? Kind of hard to say right now, but today there were a new set of reveals actually put out, and this was very exciting to, many Turtles fans, because this was a second chance at getting many of these TMNT figures that have already, pretty much been sold out. So, let's take a look at the ones that were actually available, made today. There they are, guys. These are the figures which were made today. Looks like we have the Hunchback of Notre Dame, Leonardo. We have Usagi Yojimbo. We even have some Defenders of the Earth, Neutrinos, some army builders that we see here with the fake turtles and the rock, the rock soldiers. Some Hello Kitty. That's a little bit odd. And we do even have something which I'm very interested in, which is another chance at a shredder, which is going to be amazing. But did any of these sell out? Because it's almost 2 o'clock here in Toronto, and that's almost 11 o'clock Central Time. So let's click in here and find out if any of these have sold out yet. And the answer is no. None of the items have sold out yet. They are all still readily available. So yeah, very, very interesting to find this out. Of course, this is a wonderful chance for anybody who hasn't been able to get these to get a second chance at them. So, there's no knocking anybody who didn't get a chance. But, yeah, I do have to wonder whether or not this, geek event, this, type of, again, in my opinion, sort of predatory marketing on Target's behalf is actually working for anybody. For me, I am going to be trying to get the Stern Pinball crate, because I don't have a shredder in my collection for the animated Turtles, and I sort of need it. So, you know what? Let's go ahead and try and get that right now. So I'm going to add that to the cart. There it is. Should arrive by September 14th, which is awesome. I'm not going to bother with the extra protection. That doesn't make any difference. I'm going to decline the coverage. So let's go ahead. All right, so it's $49.99. Delivery is free because, of course, it's well over the requirement for the shipping. Let's go ahead and check out. And it looks like everything's gone through. Perfect. So, again, easy peasy, wasn't that hard to do. Guys, this has been an interesting Target Geek Out so far. Not really sure anybody's that excited about these types of things right now. With everything, the world being the way it is, a lot of people are holding back. And, especially with, as I said before, Target, should they really be doing things like this? Should they really be spending their time trying to, create these, exclusive events with, exclusives, which, is really only getting certain amount of collectors and, of course, resellers really interested in that one specific product, which is very, very limited in its, in its overall availability. Everything else seems to be readily available. Time will tell if this is going to work out for Target, but so far, in my opinion, I'm not really sure if it's actually something which they should really continue to invest in. And like I said, in my opinion, I'm not really sure if this is, even something that anyone should be happy about. This is very, very much, in my opinion, a lot of predatorial marketing, creating these exclusive items which can only be available at a certain time, at a certain place, very much like a Comic-Con type of idea. And yeah, I think a lot of people are kind of getting fed up about this whole idea of exclusivity. I've heard a lot of people getting upset about, the way Grizzlor is being handled, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, not really sure if this is the right move for Target. But time will tell, and I guess we'll see exactly what's going to happen. Just before we end off the episode, guys, I wanted to do a little bit of it's a little bit of a fun thing for me. And a little bit of, heck, you know what, I'm going to throw it down. I'm going to throw it down right now. So, my last video for Mo Tuesdays, it sort of covered, well, the first video for Mo Tuesdays I posted, it sort of covered the idea that the new Master Universe Revelations movie figures are coming out, and I'm super excited about that. And a lot of people were kind of, in the comment section anyway, they were kind of, like, questioning. It's like, why? Why would you be excited about this movie? Like, why would you be excited about, these action figures coming out? There had better figures in the South collection. Or some people were just, plain, that's the worst movie ever. Why would you want to collect action figures from that? And to that, I say, well, first of all, I say that we've been waiting for action figures for Master Universe, the movie, for quite a long time. If you're a true Master Universe fan, you will be very excited for this, in my opinion. And at the same time, the reality is that not a lot of people knew about the Stout Collection. Of course, there are a lot of people who did realize that it was going on. A lot of people did actually jump on it. But there are equally as many, if not more, people who did not realize that the Stout Collection was even available, and they totally missed out on it. So this is a wonderful opportunity for them to actually pick up these great figures, and I'm super happy for those people, especially myself, since I'm definitely getting a full set of whatever they're releasing for the Master Universe Origins figure, because, as I said so, and you guys, I can prove it, I am a absolute massive fan of the Master of the Universe motion picture. Oh my god, I love this movie. Now, a lot of people are like, why would you watch this movie? It's so crazy. Dude, this is a Laserdisc, okay? This is not an LP. This, and I'm gonna prove it to you again, this is a Laserdisc, okay? It says it right there, Laserdisc. So yeah, I've been collecting anything related to the Master Universe live action film for years. I love this film. It's one of my all-time favorite films of all time. As you can see, it's a Laserdisc, nice and shiny. Yeah, guys, I am to the point of certain obsession with this film. I absolutely love it, and so much to the point that I'm actually going to be doing and planning an actual what's it called, watch along for anybody who wants to enjoy this movie with me. I'll be doing a lot of commentary on it. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I think, you know what, I think there are a lot of people who are not going to enjoy it, but will still might get a kick out of actually going and revisiting this movie, one last time. And you know what, we can debate, we can talk about it, we can, discuss why this movie is such a great movie, or in your opinion, or in some people's opinion, why it's one of the worst movies ever. But guys, one thing I think that we can all agree on, well, most of it anyway, is that Frank Langella is definitely one of the most memorable Skeletors of all time. Guys, just a little bombshell to actually end off the episode. If you enjoyed this episode, please leave a like. It really does help me out. I hope you guys are all doing well, staying safe. And as always, everybody, thank you very much for watching. We have the power, everybody. We have the power. Geek proud. I want to give a huge shout out to all my Patreon and channel member supporters. Thank you so much, everybody. It's thanks to your support that this channel continues to grow, and I really could not have done this without you. You guys are the best. Thank you so much for your support, guys. It really means a lot and really helps the channel to keep growing.